Hey, what is up everyone? Swapnil here and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm bringing you guys another tutorial, this time with After Effects and how to create a text mask. So by the end of this video, you'll learn how to make something like this. And with that, you'll be able to add a sort of element of complexity to your videos and add a cool way of bringing in titles or text or information. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the project. So first off, we have After Effects CC 2017 open, and we're going to go ahead and open our video project. For me, this is a video file from a few weeks ago, and we're actually going to be putting a mask on it. So we scrub through the footage. It's actually a quick scene of me putting my arm across the screen, and we're actually going to put text behind my hand. So as I put my hand over across this point, you'll see the word mask appear there. Now you can put any kind of text you want. You can write whatever you want. You just need to be careful that it looks good with whatever you're doing. So try to plan out your shots and your masks both accordingly. So to get started, first off, we're going to go over here to the tool section and click text. And we're going to scrub through our footage to the point where we think is about what the middle. The middle, I personally choose the middle because I feel like it best represents our path. So I'm going to pick right here. And I feel like that point kind of represents the middle line and median for our entire project. So I'm going to go ahead and add the text, and we're just going to type M-A-S-K. So mask, right? And in the tool section, you can kind of move that around however you want. So if you want to put it in the middle, side, however you want to do it, you can go ahead and put that down. For me, I'm going to put it down just like this. Okay, so now we're going to get started with the actual mask. First thing you want to do, and make sure that you do, is click the actual text of mask. If you have the actual MOV file selected, it will in fact mask the actual clip instead of your text. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the mask text and then go over to the tools section where we'll be choosing the pen tool. The shortcut for that on your keyboard is G if you're into using keyboard shortcuts. So now we're going to go over to our video footage, and as you can see, my hand has started off with the K. So we're going to go to the tip of my hand right here, and we're going to start tracing out along my finger, making sure that it goes along my finger as carefully as I can, right through the K. It doesn't have to be perfect because, as I said before, when viewers are watching it in full speed, they will not be able to tell the difference. It's right there. So as you can see, at that second, we have part of the K showing with my hand. Now we can go back into the text, the mask text, and inside of that, it'll create a new masks option. So inside that masks, we're going to get started and add our own keyframe. Now the keyframes are associated with the mask path, so we're going to go ahead and initiate the keyframe at this point where we first initiated it, and we're going to scrub in through the next visible point. So for us, that's going to be right about here. So we're going to go ahead and go with this. Now you can either take this moment to kind of move the mask around, or if you feel like your object is, suppose you're doing a mask of someone walking or someone doing something more complex and you can't just move your task around, you can in fact just modify the points. So click on the text mask again, and you can move these points to any way you feel right. So you can go ahead and drag these over here. And as we're doing it, you can see part of the rest of the K emerge, and maybe even a little bit of the S if we're lucky. You have just a slight sliver of the S, and there we go. So we have that right there. And when you're going through the mask, make sure that in no way you're not cutting off the K, because that'll add a kind of uncertainty to the end composition. So make sure that everything you've done in the past is so clear and you're opening up new stuff. So as you can see, it created a new keyframe down here associated with this time. So we're going to go on to the next time sequence, and that's right there. And we're going to go ahead and add and open up our masks to right there, and the S is now completely emerging, like so. And we can keep going like this for each of our segments. If you guys are wanting to add another point to your mask, if you feel like, oh, I didn't create enough points initially, you can go to the pen tool and re-click on your actual mask. And as you can see, it'll create a plus sign on the line. If you click that, it'll add a point. And that point is one that you can edit. So you can move that around and do whatever you want with that. And there we go. We have the mask for the entire word. And if we want to go back to a certain point and modify the mask, we can. And at the end of it, we want to go back to the beginning and want to make sure that our mask does not actually appear. So if we don't close it off right here, the part of the K is always going to be there for the beginning. So we're going to go ahead and just drag the mask away and put it somewhere else. So we can just grab these points and get rid of that part of the K right there. So that once we come to the instant of where we want to start, we will actually be starting with the part of the K instead of having it there initially. So if we can go ahead and hit play and watch that mask happen. So as you can see, we have our hand sweeping over and part of the word appearing over time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. I know a lot of you were asking to see how I do some of the, kind of B-roll editing that I do, and this was actually featured in a few videos back in my MacBook Pro video. So I actually enjoy doing things like this when I can to add sort of an element of complexity to my videos. So I hope you guys learned something from this video and are able to apply this in your future videos. If you guys want me to check out your videos using the masks, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll check them out. Also, if you guys have any tech that you want me to check out for my future reviews, or if you have any ideas for future tutorials, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Also, as always, be sure to follow SLADe on social media to stay up to date on the latest tech. I'll see you guys next time.